What's up, y'all? This is John Helm with Helm Woodshop and Smithy, back with another knife making video. Let's talk announcements. So I'm currently in the middle of making a big batch of knives. I'm trying to build up some inventory so that I can start either maybe an Etsy store or a website. I don't know, I guess it depends how many knives I'm able to turn out. But because I'm making a big batch of them instead of just one, I'm having a hard time getting finished with it so I can put a video up in time. And this is likely going to be the trend for quite a while I'm trying to build up this inventory of knives. I'd like to have at least 100 of them ready. So the result of all of that is that in order to have plenty of content for y'all to watch, I'm gonna start uploading some Knifemaker's vlog videos. I'll just show you what's going on in the shop, what I'm working on, and I'll share any tips that I think of along the way while I'm filming and working here in my garage. So let's take a look around the shop and see what's going on. And here at the bench, you can see this batch of knives that I've been working on. These three small knives at the end, my wife actually made, and I made a video of that, so if you want to see that video, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications bell so you can see when it comes out. But she is feeling sick right now, and I want to go ahead and get these off of my bench, so I'm just going to shape and sand the handles for her. And then you can see all these other knives in my batch. So 6 of the knives in the batch have this profile. It's a Skinner. They're all going to be slightly different, have different types of blade finishes, different handle construction and materials, because I don't want the knives that I make to be like production knives. There should be a 0% chance that you run into a guy carrying the same knife as you if you bought it from a maker who made it by hand. I think that every piece should be unique if you're a maker. That's just my personal opinion, and you know what they say about opinions. So anyway, the batch that I have right now has 10 knives in it, and 6 of them are these Skinners, and I am making a video series on building this batch of Skinners. But in addition to that, I have 4 other knives that I started making at some point, and I just never got around to finishing them. So I just threw those 4 into the batch because they were halfway there anyway. And these are those 4 blades. We have sort of a Tonto-ish design on this one with some ironwood scales and stainless steel Corby fasteners. These 2 are knives that I started in the first batch series on this channel. I'll leave a link for that video in the description. And I never finished these last 2. Now, I did make 4 of them and they were extremely popular. They do look really nice once the handle's all shaped up. They're very graceful and elegant feeling in your hand. I'm a big fan of these. I'm definitely going to be making more knives with this same profile. Next time I'll probably make them a little bit thinner though. These are about 3/16 of an inch thick, and with a really short bevel grind, it's a little bit of an obtuse edge on it. Now it still gets very sharp and cuts well, but I feel like a knife this small in this shape should be very light and flexible, and this is just a little bit too sturdy and rigid. And then conversely, this Tonto, which I think would be a really cool knife if it were very thick, sturdy, and rigid, is pretty thin. It's less than 1/8 of an inch, and it feels very light. Even with the ironwood scales on there, it doesn't weigh what I would expect a knife that looks like this to weigh. So that is why we prototype. Which brings me to this knife, which is actually my favorite one out of the batch, even though I feel like aesthetically it's not quite as appealing. I like it because it has just the right weight to it. I really like these cool jade G10 scales, and it's just going to be a good all-around useful knife to have. So I'm a big fan of this one. I have pretty high expectations for it. And these are mostly just prototypes, so if they turn out well, I'll go ahead and sell them on the website, but if there's something that I don't like about them, I'll probably just, I don't know, maybe do a giveaway or something. Which reminds me, last time I did a subscriber giveaway, it was for 100 subscribers, and I said the next one I would do would be 500 subscribers. Since that point, I've gotten up to 270 something subscribers. So we are well on our way to having another subscriber giveaway anyway. So if there's one of those 4 knives that you would most like to see in that giveaway, go ahead and drop that in the comments, let me know, and I'll set it aside for when I hit 500. Hopefully it will be sooner rather than later. So anyway, these are the knives that I'm working on right now. And oh, what's that? Leather. I'm trying to learn how to make sheaths. Because I don't want to sell hunting knives and Skinners and EDC knives without a means to carry them around with you. I can't make folders, so I'm gonna have to learn some leatherworking, which I've put off for a long time because I'm not excited about it. But nevertheless, sometimes you gotta work to make a living. So I went out and bought all the cheap, crappy stuff that I could find on Amazon for leatherworking. I have, I think, all of the tools that it requires, but what I do not possess is the skill, knowledge, or ability. So far, I have unsuccessfully made 3 knife sheaths. They would all function fine as a knife sheath, but they looked like crap. So I definitely need to get better. I have a buddy with some experience in it, and he's gonna be coming over soon to make a video where he teaches me how to make a sheath. So hopefully on that attempt I do a lot better, and I'm sure that with his instruction over here, my chances are much better than they were before. But I'm not going to be releasing any of the sheaths on the website until I'm satisfied with the quality of them. So of course, as I'm learning this, they're not gonna be that nice. So I'm not gonna release the sheaths on a website or for sale with the knives until I'm satisfied with the quality. Now that doesn't mean that they have to be intricate or fancy and have decorations all over them. I'm totally okay with it being just a very simple leather sheath as long as it is made well. I just want the quality to be there in order for me to release it. And then of course over time I will inevitably get better at it because I'll spend a lot of time doing it. And at that point I'll start making cooler knife sheaths. But anyway, what I'm gonna do right now is finish up these knives that my wife started out on. And I did make a full video of her making those knives, so be sure to subscribe and keep an eye out for that video. And remember, I'm planning on making a short vlog video every day that I'm out here in the shop. So if you wanna stay up to date with what's going on with the channel, what's going on with Helm Woodshop and Smithy, and where my status is on potentially opening up this website, then be sure to check those out. I'll always announce what project I'm working on and which ones I'll be making larger, more complicated videos of. So I'm gonna get to work. Until next time, y'all have a good one.